How's it going, guys?
Going well.
Going well, really.
Bit tired and
Yeah.
came back from pilgrimage with my
Welcome
sinus
back.
infection.
Yes, you always come back with a little treat.
Always come back with an infection, and but it was a good experience. There were many high points, which I won't go into all of them, but I would have to say for me, one of the most moving moments was when I was able to go to confession in Lourdes and met a wonderful confessor. And I'm still kind of working through a lot of what he shared with me, but one line that I think I can share is he referred to the confessional as the emergency room of the church. And I really think that, you know, with the world we're living in now, it is so important that we do not see confession as just tattletaling on ourselves, but seeking to grow closer to God so that we can be everything God wants us to be, and not just slip into kind of the relativism as, well, that's the way I am. No, that might be the way your false self is, but that's not the way God sees you. And also the purpose of pilgrimage. There are three main reasons for it, and one is to learn, to understand, and to live. And we are called, when we come back from pilgrimage, to live what we learned and how we understood it.
Awesome.
So it was a good experience.
Cool.
And we had a good group of people too. We really did.
Good. Very nice. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
We survived too, yeah.
Yeah.
Was I missed?
Definitely.
We found the buildings, it's up there.
Yeah, everything is still here.
Yeah, everything is still there.
I wore the crown almost every day you were gone.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh,
Right?
Yes, you
the
did.
queen bee was in session.
Yeah. And then one of my subjects stung me yesterday when I was washing a coffee pot in the pantry.
Well, that was not a bee, that was a wasp.
Yeah, well, whatever,
So,
that's true.
Wasps
It was jealous.
Wasps do not like bees.
They don't bow down to anybody. They're jerks. All right, so today we are blessing the tabernacle in the chapel. That's the new
Yes.
tabernacle. That's at 9 o'clock. This might go up before then.
Yes.
So anyway, we hope that lots of people will come. There's plenty of space because the wall was open and there's extra chairs, but that will be very nice. And if you haven't seen the new tabernacle in the church, come by, chapel rather, come by and see it. It's very nice. And then we will have adoration until 1 o'clock this afternoon in the chapel.
Yes.
And tonight is the blessing of the animals at 6:30 p.m. in the near the statue of St. Francis outside.
Yes.
And Deacon Henry will be doing that.
Yes.
Okay. This Sunday, or all weekend actually, the Knights of Columbus are doing a membership drive. So please stop by and see them. They're a great group of men. They do amazing work for the community, and they really are just an excellent group of people.
And for those men who became members of the Knights of Columbus, like in North Jersey or in New York or one of the boroughs, you know, who have just moved down here, it is a very simple process of transferring your membership down here and joining a great group of families, because the families of the Knights also become very involved. And
Yeah, there's like a ladies auxiliary or something, right?
yes, I don't know if it's as organized as it used to be. It used to be known as the Columbiettes.
It's cute.
Isn't that cute? I don't know if we have such an organization, but I do know that a lot of the wives are very involved with their husbands.
And they're wonderful people too.
Yes.
God bless them. All right, and then this Sunday also, Jean Marinello, who is our youth minister, is also going to be at the masses selling tickets for the Columbus Day Social. That social is on October 19th at 6 p.m. in Dentisi Hall. All the proceeds will benefit the youth group. Tickets are $35 and include entertainment by Johnny T, not Tooch, some other fella, and a delicious buffet dinner catered by Christie's Italian Seafood Grill.
It really will be a wonderful evening, and I hope a lot of people will come out. You know, we're very blessed here to have such a youth ministry that offers not only an opportunity for young people to engage in the life of the parish, but also in a life of service. And
they do a lot of service.
They do a lot of service, from going to the manor to play bingo with the residents there, to helping out different service organizations, including the Knights, but I think also a couple of other service organizations in the greater Freehold area, and also being very attuned to the needs of their members. And I think that's so important, because young people get such a negative rap in our world today and in our society, and yet here is a group of young people, and it's quite large. I think they're up to about maybe 80, 90
Oh, wow.
who are involved in different elements.
That's great.
And we're very blessed, so let's be supportive of them.
Absolutely. And this Sunday is the bishop's anniversary blessing. That is something that you needed to pre-register for, but we wanted to mention that Bishop will be here, and so will lots of couples from around Monmouth and Ocean County, celebrating their first anniversary, or their 25th, or their 50th, or plus. If you hit more than 50, it doesn't matter how many, you come.
You come every year.
That's right. So we welcome all of our family from around the Monmouth and Ocean counties to the parish that day.
And also, because of the 3 o'clock Mass that the bishop will celebrate, there will be no 5 o'clock Mass. So we ask you please to share that information, and especially because so many people come to our 5 o'clock Mass that are really not parishioners. So they really, don't get the bulletin and might not see Facebook or even this. But if you know people who do come to the 5 o'clock Mass, please let them know there's no 5 o'clock Mass this Sunday at St. Robert's.
And we should probably do a push notification too.
Okay.
Okay, now you guys said that there is a new vocation program through the diocese called Called by Name.
Yes.
That's coming out?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, it is a program that I believe we might have had it years ago, but
I seem to remember a website that was calledbyname.org or something like that, and then they got rid of it or something.
But basically what will happen is on the first 2 weekends of November,
Which is Vocations Awareness Month, right?
yes,
Or something.
there will be pew cards in the pews. There will be cards in the pews. Listen, I'm dealing with jet lag and a sinus infection.
And us.
I'm very glad I'm here. But there will be cards in the pews, and people will be asked to prayerfully identify those men who they feel might have a vocation. Okay? It doesn't have to necessarily be someone who has said, I want to be a priest. It could be just somebody who they feel have the gifts needed to be a good priest. And then that would be on the first. You take the card home, you pray about it, you identify somebody, you fill in the card, and then on the second Sunday, and that second Sunday happens to be my 35th anniversary to priesthood. I'll be celebrating Mass at the 11:30 Mass that weekend with a reception afterwards, more information coming. But we will ask people to return those cards. Okay, so, we really ask people to participate. Right now, we have about 15 seminarians in various stages of formation in our diocese, and yet the number of priests retiring or dying, because that does happen, is, kind of making it very difficult to have a priest available. And I know that there are some people who say, well, nobody showed up for this, or there was nobody for this, and the reality is there was nobody to send. And so I've said it many times, we need to pray for vocations, and please don't mention, well, if you let priests get married, everything would be fixed. Trust me, our Protestant brothers and sisters and clergy in other religious traditions struggle with married clergy. It's a whole new batch, and we're not even going to talk about ordination of women, so get that smile off your face. But anyway, because that doesn't help either, trust me.
Did I say anything, Monsignor?
Yeah, but your face was like an open book.
My face has a lot of things going on. I had a lot of thoughts, not just one.
Like I said, there were various chapters. But anyway, getting back to call by name, so we're going to ask you to pray for and like I said, don't be like the Italians who say we need priests, but from somebody else's family. Pray for a vocation from your family. I think it's important for the life of the church, and you'll hear more about it as we move forward.
Okay, so is the diocese providing information on that, or?
There will be information coming out and in our bulletin, Facebook, and as we move closer.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, you got anything else?
No, I just here listen to you. That's good.
Well, it's your turn if you want to say anything.
God bless you all.
Bless you too. Oh, I'm not allowed to do that.
She's practicing, you see. That's what Monsignor he said.
Obviously, I was away too long.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's it.
That's it. We'll see you at Mass on Sunday. God bless.
God bless.